I walked a mile this morning. Then I ran a mile to go get my daughter from school. Then dropped her off at home. And then ran a 5K. So a little over 3 miles. And now, because I ran that 5K straight from my house, I'm going to walk the same distance back. So I'm going to walk 3+ miles back now. So your boy is out here getting his road work today. Tons of road work. Getting my steps in. As of late, I've been thinking about a lot more about getting my steps in, which is why I've been doing more walking. It's just good for the blood flow and good for my health overall. Obviously, I get my 30 minutes of sweat in every day. But a lot of that is vigorous, you know what I mean? A lot of that is even if it's on a stationary bike or I'm running or whatever, that takes a lot of energy out. And it's something to recover from. But walking is something that you can do, get your steps in, get your health in, get your health up, and not tax yourself at all, not really have to recover from it much, if at all. It doesn't really count for my sweat, but it does count for my health. It does count for my work, and it does make me feel good. So it's something I'm doing more of. So that's why I didn't run that 5K in a loop like I normally do. I ran it straight from the house so that I made sure I had to walk back. I'm also trying to work my way back into good running form. My running shape, not in great running shape right now. Through the winter, lots of stuff going on. I'm not a big fan of running. So I did a lot more rucking and, getting my sweat in other ways, stationary bike, like I said, jump rope and stuff. And because of that, I'm just not in peak running shape. So, but when the weather gets nicer, I like to be outside. And runner's high does feel good. It just takes me a while to get there. And in that process, I just don't like it very much. But that's part of the reason why you do it, because it's not what you love to do. It's what you need to do. So yeah. I'm getting myself back in a running shape. So I ran this 5K at a not notable pace. I didn't really pay attention too much to my pace. It was like 9 something. And I took breaks here or there because being out of shape, my calves inflaming up a lot and my shins, tibia and stuff getting really tight, my foot going numb and stuff like that. So I took little breaks and made sure I warmed up slow and I'm just rounding myself back into form as the weather is nicer. And, some point this year, I'll hit my 2 running goals. That's obviously to hit the most distance that I've ever had and also get my 1 mile time down, get the fastest mile I've ever had. I'll get there. Again, I'm just going to take my time with it. So yeah, moral of the story is get outside. It's beautiful out today here in beautiful New England. It's absolutely beautiful out. The weather is nice. The temperature is nice. The sun is out. There's even a small breeze. So it smells nice, that nice spring weather. It's a perfect time to get outside and do anything, really, whether it's play with your kids or do some gardening or exercise, take a walk. Even if you're just going to sit on your porch while you do whatever, watch your show or eat a meal, do it outside on your porch. Like, get outside, get the air, get the smell. If you can, get by some running water. I'm walking past a stream. Get next to some running water that's good for you, believe it or not. And just, do what's good for you as a human. Do human things. Get on your feet. Feels good. Towards the end of this run, my lower legs are just like screaming at me. And now that I'm walking back, at first I was walking slow, but right now I can feel myself like speeding up. I can feel my pace picking back up because I'm feeling good. This walking and stuff like this is regenerative. It really makes you feel better at the end when it's all said and done. So take care of yourself, people. You guys see me lift a lot of heavy weights. Just a lot of weights in general. Heavy for me, at least. Pushing my limits that way. But there's more than one way to skin a cat. And at the end of the day, what's most important is being healthy, strong, fit, getting the most out of your body, longevity, lengthening your life. Doesn't really matter what you look like or necessarily what the scale looks like. You know, do what's good for you. Just take care of yourself. So, right now I'm smelling the brook. I'm smelling the air from the brook. I'm hearing the birds chirp. Man, this is good for me. This is so good for me. You know, lately in my professional life, things have been tight, pressure filled. You know, we've been really working. I've been really working really hard trying to hit certain metrics and get certain things done. And you know, it's about a pressure, and with pressure comes stress. Not to say that I'm stressed out, but the environment is stressed. So things like this just allow you to kind of all that stuff kind of untwists. You know, you get that running in and that exercise in, and you get that oomph, right? And you let out your frustration, and then after that goes away, you feel everything kind of relax. And that's when you recoup. That's when you rebuild. That's when you refresh. You know, as we say in Assassin, recharge. You know, we unplug and recharge. You full send it, give it all you got, and then you get to unplug and recharge. And it's a beautiful thing. I'm looking at the blooming trees and the blooming flowers, and man, I'm just at ease right now. And I couldn't be more thankful that I have the ability to do this. You know, I'm thankful that I can get on my feet, that I'm able-bodied. I talk about being out of running shape. Not out of shape, out of running shape. Like that's a blessing that you can even say that. You know, there's people out here that just can't run, or running would be the most gruesome task for them. You know, it's a beautiful thing to be a young, able-bodied, healthy, strong person and have all your facilities, mental and physical, and to still be able to grow and push yourself. All right, I'm done ranting now. See you guys.